Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today I'm off to a brand new brewery out of Crich in Derbyshire, not far away from Matlock. You obviously got the tram thing over at Crich. I don't really actually know Crich that well, but I have heard of the tram thing. I've seen the signs the other week. So this is one of 4 beers on release day. Their release day is Beer Britain Day, June the 15th. 2023, an amazing day to release yourself onto the world of the beer population, and who better to do a review but the most, one of the most positive beer reviewers out there. Anyway, it's not about me, it's about the beer. So Crich Brew Company, crafting beer since 2022. I think they've been doing it since 2022, but as far as I understand, and I might be wrong, June the 15th, i.e. today, as of reviewing, is the release day. So luckily, these arrived. Don't trust my postman. But my postman, I was actually at work, funnily enough. I was at work, and I usually have my phone on silent because of beer reviews. Don't want you get you just get moaned at all the time for people with my phone, so I turn it off. But it just so happens today I'm waiting for parcels to come, and yeah, someone's at my door, and it's like someone at your door, the old ring doorbell. So I clicks on the ring doorbell, and who should be at the door? The postman. But the postman, who's actually my mate, been mates since we were 16. So how cool is that? We've been mates 35 years. Yeah, I hadn't had a beer with him for a long, long time. But in any case, yeah, so Crich Brew Company. This is called Nether Swan Black IPA. There we go. Good artwork. What I like about this straight away is artwork. They've got the artwork done. I can't do artwork to save my life. This is why. That's about as close to artwork that I get. Is what it is. Some people are gifted, some people aren't. I'm in the art department. But anyway, yeah, Nether Swan. So you get the lovely swan in the picture there. Black IPA, so there's a darkness to it, which kind of gives off the vibes of what it's supposed to be. It's a Simcoe Mosaic and Citra. Obviously, this is a new craft beer brewery. On the back, you've got the details of their social media. Press pause, look at that, and you'll hear about them. And if you follow Maggie's beer reviews, you're bound to hear about them. So, here we go. On the back, there's the description. The description says, this hop forward black IPA is big, punchy, and fresh, with big bursts of citrus over a crisp and roasty malt backbone. The malt is pale, Carafa 2, chocolate and crystal. The hops are Simcoe, Mosaic and Citra. So there's the beer. And what better glass to put it in than a Robin Hood Beer and Cider Festival glass? Why? Because I want to see these guys at the beer festival this year. So if anybody from Nottingham Camera watches these videos or is inquisitive about who are Crich Brew Company, if you've not heard, not to be fair, as much as I'm not really a Camera member, I've got a lot of friends in Camera, obviously, some high up in Camera, and I respect what they do. I'm not interested in paying myself towards some beer thing. I do my own. What I do is my own. I am something totally different to what they are. So it is what it is. But I'd love to see them at Robin Hood Beer Festival, nonetheless, and maybe in the future, Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. Because if you're a craft beer brewery, you're local, then surely. And this is all about getting your name out there, and there's different roads into the beer festival, but there are also people that go to the beer festival, breweries, that will give a friendly hand up to other breweries. And if I'm talking directly to Crich Brew Company, around you, and you may already, these people may already know you, you may already know them, but you've got the likes of Alter Ego, brilliant. Matt is absolutely amazing. You've got Urban Chicken, oh, Darren, top class bloke. You've got literally, I mean, obviously you've got Pentrich as well, Shiny Brewery, across into Nottingham. Well, you've got Bang the Elephant, them guys, you know, they are all about collabing, and they've been there. They've been at the new big brewery end of the scale, and they're coming in, and some of the stuff they're doing is literally amazing. And then you've got locally, not far away from me, the likes of Firelock and people like that. And then also Navigation and Magpie. And then Neon Raptor, Liquid Light, Black Iris. So lots of breweries that certainly some of those breweries are Navigation and Magpie locally, probably more willing to do collabs and that. So again, very interesting times. And I'd like those breweries, and I will poke them just to make sure they know. But they watch Raggy's beer reviews, some of them do anyway. So they'll see. It will come across in their social feeds. So anyway, Never Swan Black IPA. I'm doing this on the night before the Craft Beer Festival. One of the biggest events, probably in the Raggy calendar, beer events. And I mean, last year I only went on the Friday, and I was gutted. You know, on the Saturday, I'm getting messages all day long from beer people, and it's like I'm absolutely good. I'm seeing photos, messages, and I'm sitting at home and I'm absolutely gutted because I'm not there. So black IPA is a strange one with me, because obviously IPAs are not supposed to be black, are they? Originally, at least. And it's like a stout to me. It's like dark lagers. They're stouts, stouty as well. So obviously I am just a drinker. I am no professor of beer. I don't intend to be a professor of beer. I can't even pour a beer properly. So, you know, that's about as far as I go in this world. So what we can see from this beer, obviously already, God do I yak. You know, I do yak. Do apologise. But it makes for an interesting night. You can sit there with your beer. Hopefully you'll be sitting there with a Crich Brew beer and watching this and giving your verdict as well. What I like about doing beer reviews is that I have an opinion. My opinion is not gospel. I am not an expert. Never said I was an expert. Never claimed to be an expert. But I've got an opinion. Much as I've got an opinion on everything in life, you know, and sometimes people respect that opinion, and sometimes people say, no, I don't agree at all. Fair dues, you know, and vice versa. So yeah, black port, not quite a tan head, but certainly an off-white head. You would agree with that comment, wouldn't you? Dissipated quite nicely now. Was a crap raggy pour. Yeah, it is legendary. The crap raggy pour is legendary. I mean, I've poured beers where I poured a pint and like that much is beer, and then the rest is froth. And yeah, I'm not sure if that was all my doing or just the fact that the beer might have been slightly over out of date or something. So here we go. This is interesting. So like I say, the hops are Simcoe, Mosaic and Citra. So you've got tropical hops in a black IPA, which is bonkers. Did I read the back? Yeah, I'm sure I did. Roasty malt backbone. Yeah, I'm sure I did. A rattle. So there's a roastiness on the nose, and yeah, it's really weird. Black IPAs are you know, something to understand, but they're interesting as well. You know, they're different, but they're interesting. So you get like a roasty toastiness on the nose, but I can smell the tropical elements and the citrus elements underneath that outlying roasty toastiness, which makes a black IPA more interesting. Anyway, let's dive in, because I've got a right first, and I'm 9 minutes in now, and I've not even drank any, which is ridiculous. Oh. Oh dear. Now that. Oh. Now I don't know the guys or ladies, you know, the people, shall we say, at Crich Brew Company. I know them as Crich Brew Company, but I don't know them as anything else. And got to be honest, that is more of a. I am a darker beer fan than I am ever a double IPA or triple IPA fan. So a dark beer floats the raggy boat, as it were. You know, takes me down Raggy Avenue, which is basically my fictional place where I'm with good beers, and we've all got our own beers. Every one of us is different on what we like and what we get from beers. I do waffle. So yeah, and this is it's like when you're being took to school by a beer because I've had black IPAs before, and I'm like, I don't understand these black IPAs, but this kind of wakes you up to that because there's a description on the back as well. It brings you into the fact that it's roasty malty, so a roasty toastiness, and then the other side of things, on the flavour side of things, you do get the roasty toastiness, but then you do get the tropical and citrus elements because of the hops that are in there coming through. And it's different. It's really different. Pleasing, but different. And it's one of those beers. Now, obviously, IPAs, double IPAs, triple IPAs, all better, shall we say, at keg temperature. This is a beer to me that drink on keg if you get it on keg, or from the fridge if you've got it out of the can. But if you see it and if you've got it and you've got a can and room temperature, then we're talking because room temperature develops different flavours and aromas, and it really brings it out to the beer. And after a long day at work, and it has been a long day, another 25-degree day at work today. Being a gardener, we need the warmth. We do. But we also need rain. And I love the fact that these guys, if you check the website out, you'll see that these guys, they use their spent water to clean, to feed the garden. They've got a brewery garden. That's amazing. As a gardener, love that. You know, uh, any brewery, you if you've got the ability to, if you're out in the countryside like these guys are, they're in Crich, so basically it's countryside. So if they've got the ability to, and I'm gonna have to get my backside over to Crich and do a few local breweries in that area. I do need to. I need to use this YouTube, social media, um, sword, you know, sort of thing. The channel was built up over the years to focus on breweries and go out to breweries and in a way that I'm comfortable with because I'm not that forward. Funny thing is, in the beer room, I can do that. When I'm out with people, it's not as easy unless I'm off steaming. Then I don't care anyway. And you'll know that if you come to the Craft Beer Festival this weekend, you'll be like, God, he's really different when he's had a beer. Yeah. But luckily, I'll be with people throughout both days, and there's be a crowd of us both days, and it'll be a laugh. And I pray that people come up and say hello, and get some photos. And if we're drinking the same beer, we'll do some beer reviews. And yeah, but like most people, I only do the beer reviews because I've got a love of beer. So, but anyway, I won't rattle on any much longer because I do realise, but yeah, this absolutely spot on. The second beer I've reviewed from Crich Brew Company, and I must say this is right down Raggy Avenue. This is black IPA. Like I say, you've heard what I says. Would I drink it again? Hell yes. Out of 5. It's actually hitting me, you know, because of the sun and the fact that I've had nothing to eat all day. It's wow. These things happen. Beer drinking, you know, is what it is. But anyway, out of 5 for me. So would I drink again? Yes. Out of 5, a good 4.55 out of 5. Yes, absolutely. A top-notch craft beer. You know, a flipping great introduction into the world of craft beers. And, you know, they're doing it the right way. Great website to buy from. Great artwork. Great beer. And some bloke on YouTube talking about the beer. Hey. But anyway, yeah, there we go. Crich Brew Company. And I'm sure that we'll be seeing a hell of a lot in the future. And hopefully on keg or cask near Nottingham. You know, there's going to be some poking from Raggy's Beer Reviews. It's got to be done. Cheers all.